Happiness. Happiness is something which you're seeking all the time. All your actions, no matter whatever you do, whether you go to a restaurant, whether you marry a certain person, whether you pursue a certain career, whatever it is, all your actions are indirectly your seeking happiness. Happiness. You are doing everything to just be happy. Whether you buy a car or you marry a person, you change your job, it's always you do for your happiness. You seek happiness all the time. All your actions are nothing but to derive happiness from the outcome of it. So when you're born as a child, the day you delivered, you were crying. And actually that crying was out of happiness. You were having tears out of happiness, but because you have been delivered in this beautiful human form on this earth. What you carry with you is happiness inside. Sorrow is something you discover at a later stage in life. But what you carry is happiness. So once you're delivered on the day, you must have experienced today also. When you are very happy, you feel like crying. You get tears of happiness. So when you were born, you had a tears of happiness. And that tears was so beautiful. Even the people around you were happy looking at you. So that's how you come to this earth. The day one, you cry and cry just to express your happiness of this new birth. As you grow up, maybe until 5 years of age, so you seek happiness by discovering new things in life. You're walking, the way you communicate with your parents, and the new things, the toys. You just don't stop exploring, and the more you explore, the more happy you feel, and that's how the journey begins. As you go to school, you start seeking happiness in your tiffin box, in your new books, new bag, your friends, and as you grow more, so you start seeking happiness in your results, in your vacations, the time with your friends, your games and whatnot. As you grow more and more, every searching is actually the seeking of happiness. You are searching happiness everywhere. So once you pass out from the college, you join a job, you start seeking happiness in money, and that happiness is like you get a salary, you feel happy. After a certain time, you get promotion or you change a job, and your income doubles, or there's an increase in the income, and there you start finding happiness. So you seek happiness in money also. You fall in love, you marry that person, or you don't marry that person, but that love is actually a seeking of happiness itself. You marry that person, then after a certain time, you start seeking happiness in your children. Then after a certain time, whatever makes your children happy, that makes you happy. As you grow old, you realize the importance of health. You realize that money is not giving the same happiness that it used to give it at one point of time. So you start seeking happiness in health. You go for a walk, you start going to gym, you start eating healthy foods, you do everything for a good health. So the point here is, since childhood, you are seeking happiness in things and people and experiences, but nothing stays permanent. You got something, and in the next moment, you need something else. Actually, you seek your desires for happiness. And the moment you achieve those desires, that desire itself is leading you to the next thing. Like, you fall in love with a person, you marry that person, but after a certain point of time you realize that the happiness you used to feel in the initial days, it's no longer there. So you want to seek somewhere else, so you start seeking in your children. So money, the way you have started earning initially, and your initial, the first salary, you were so happy, but after a certain point of time you are not happy with the same income. So you are seeking promotion, the raise in salary, and if you are not getting it, you are just changing the job. You are trying to seek happiness in your designation. So no matter what, whatever you are doing, you are seeking happiness in some or the other way, in people, in things, in experiences. So whether you are going to a restaurant, to a certain restaurant, or to some luxury resorts, it is happening out of your deep urge to seek to be happy. You are like a musk deer. So the musk deer has a musk in him only, but all his life he keeps running and running to find from where the scent of that musk is coming from, where he is just seeking that scent everywhere without realizing that scent is coming from inside him only. So you are like that only. Since childhood, you are just seeking happiness everywhere. And fortunately or unfortunately, you get happiness, but it's always temporary. Because if you are dependent on others, or any material possessions for happiness, it is going to be temporary. You bought a car, you were really happy the day you took that car out of the showroom. You're feeling so lucky, so happy. The driving experience is so great. But after a few years, you saw some other version of it and you want that car. The same car which is giving you so much of happiness, so great experience, it's not giving the same experience and you desire some other car. You get another car also, but after some years, the circle continues. You want something else. You are seeking happiness everywhere. You buy a house, then you renovate the house, then you do everything that your house looks beautiful. It's because you want to have a great experience for yourself, and that is also coming from your deepest desire to be happy. So, this desire of being happy doesn't leave you ever, and to pursue it, you do everything. When you fall in love, whether you earn money, whether you buy a car, a home, whether you raise your children, it's everything comes to the one point of you you want to be happy. But the problem happens, like I said, like a musk deer, you are seeking happiness everywhere. And as you grow older and older, one day you realize no matter whatever you have earned or whatever positions you have, you are not that happy. And you try to be happy by seeing your children in enjoying your positions, and you feel that okay, if your children are safe and comfortable, if they are happy, it is my happiness. But even that is not a permanent happiness, because tomorrow even your children are like, they are not going to be happy with one thing or one person all the time. So it's like my daughter has this magic slate. You write anything on the slate, you press a button, everything wipes off in a second. So whatever the happiness is like that only. Whatever you are accumulating, one point of time you're not happy with it, you wipe it off and you want something else. That seeking is happening from life after life for so many years, and it is not stopping. It has become a habit. When you get up in the morning and go to work, it is your action of seeking happiness. When they are announcing the promotion, you want to be happy, that you want a promotion because you want to feel happy. When you get a salary, no matter you're not happy with the job, but it so happens that because of the salary which makes you happy, you're there. And even with that salary, you take care of your home, your children, your family is happy, and that's why you're there. So you have to realize that every action, you have to accept this fact that no matter which action you are taking is coming out of your seeking for happiness. And that is good. That is like it's a true nature. But the problem is you are seeking happiness at wrong place, and it has become a habit. It's like you have missed a coin inside your home and you're seeking it everywhere in the world and you can't find it. Obviously, because you are not searching at the right place. True happiness you carry with you as you take birth. It's like when you go to when you we used to go to school, the tiffin boxes is in your bag itself. So in the same way, when you come to this earth, there are few things which you carry with you, which are unseen. You can realize it later, but it is there, and that is the one biggest thing is your emotion of happiness. Happiness you carry. That is your birthright. You don't see a child unhappy. You may be seeing it behaving cranky or maybe angry, but that emotions are coming out of innocence. The child is not really unhappy. If a child is born to a richer, somebody in the rich, and or to a child is born to a poor family, but still the happiness is still there in a child. It adopts the culture of the families and later on realizes the importance of it, or that is a different thing. But as a child, you carry happiness with you. You carry the musk with you only. And until now, you have been just seeking it outside everywhere. And one point of time when you realize that that scent of the musk is coming inside of you, the search stops. The happiness is not a journey, it's a destination in itself. It's the happiness begins from you. The outer is never the source of happiness. The source is inside you. You are the cause, and whatever is giving you happiness is just the effect. If your car is giving you happiness, it is an effect, it's not a cause. If your money is giving you happiness, your family is giving you happiness, is the effect of the cause which is taking place inside you. The cause is inside you, happiness is inside you. No matter what challenge you are going through in this life, the moment you realize that this happiness is irrespective of the situations I'm going through, because that is something is going to be with me all the time. That is, if I'm not happy, it is just that I'm not acknowledging the fact that right now it exists within me, and I'm just trying to seek it from somewhere else. I got this salary, I'm happy, but I want to be more happy. That I'm just changing the job. So no matter what you seek, that is good. You should seek things. You should seek luxury. You should have desires. You should have big dreams. You should have good friends, good partner, children. But you have to be mindful of this fact that this happiness is coming from inside you. So if tomorrow, if you don't have all these things, still you are happy. Happiness doesn't leave you. You feel that they are the sources of the happiness. They are the effect of your happiness. You were happy even before these relationships, this job, this home was not there, and you're going to be happy afterwards also, in case unfortunately you don't have these things or people in your life. So the moment you start attaching yourself with people and make them reason for your happiness, no matter how much happy you feel today, it's going to be temporary. Nothing from the outside can give you a permanent happiness. Happiness is an inner experience. It emerges from inside. And the moment whatever you are going through right now, you accept that okay, I accept my reality and I choose to be happy right now. No matter what. I choose to be happy. So you will see that everything around changes, because the design of the nature is such that the moment you do an intention, you set out an intention, everything around changes. Everything. So the moment you realize that I am the cause of the happiness and it is emerging from inside me, everything around becomes happy. The people who were so irritating, now it doesn't bother you anymore, because now you realize that trigger points are inside me only. No one is cause of your happiness. At the same time, no one is cause of your sorrow. You can't be like that. I can make myself happy, but the people are making me unhappy. It can't be like that. Everything is inside you. The way you are accepting the ownership, your the way you're taking the ownership of happiness, in the same way you have to take care the ownership of sadness. So everything emerges from inside you. Like that musk deer, don't just keep running here and there to seek that musk. It's inside you only. The scent is the scent of spirituality, is coming from inside you only. That happiness, that uh, moment of happiness which makes you feel great, makes you feel very stronger, and you want to do great things in life, that is emerging from inside you. So stop seeking happiness from anywhere, and don't depend on people so much that one day they can make you feel unhappy. Love people, give freedom. Love people to be with you or to leave you as per their wish. But cherish the moments, but don't attach your happiness with them, because if tomorrow they are not there, you would be unhappy. Obviously, if tomorrow it happens that the person you love the most is no more with you, you feel sad, obviously, because there's an emotional connection. But the suffering has a phase, and when that phase is over, you come back to your own nest, and you understand that in your house, in this body which you're staying, the happiness is still there, no matter that person or thing is there with you or not. And you make a fresh start. You keep blessing that person, you keep blessing things that you have lost. But that is giving you a suffering for a limited time. If you feel my life is like I am not able to feel like living, I can't be happy anymore, I can't love anyone else now, so that is something that you are undervaluing your own self, and you are not realizing that happiness, you are the cause, and that person or that thing was just the effect. And the same was with them only, them also. If they were happy with you, they are the cause and you are the effect. So seek happiness inside, and once you start doing that, you will find that you are being happy everywhere and with any situation. And all of a sudden the situations start to change, because when you are happy from with yourself and accept what challenges you have in life, so it's like you are being grateful towards the universe for this wonderful life, and you become like that child who is crying out of happiness. So realize that this, you deserve to be happy, because you, that happiness is inside you only. You don't have to seek it outside. So no matter if you have lost people you love, no matter if you have lost a lot of loss in your business, or the people betrayed you, no matter what, I appreciate your journey, but stop suffering anymore, and just get up and realize this happiness inside you and make a fresh beginning. You can choose to be happy at any point of time. It is your choice. And if you're not happy right now, it is just that right now you have not made that choice to be happy. So just get up and be happy. I wish you the best. My greetings to God inside all of you. Lots of love.